tap, your resting position where you're not leaving the table is to rest at the edge of the table with your wrists. I'm not sure I can show this well. Your utensils are in your hands the entire time, unless you need to put them down in resting position to use your napkin. Okay? Yes. Yeah, but you know what? Let's talk about noodles at this point, right? Okay. All right, I'm going to torture myself with you. Okay, see, I told you, I'd never order fettuccine out. But, you know, we had to make this challenging. Someone wanted to give you all a pasta spoon. I don't use pasta spoons. And you know what? In Italy, it's considered low class to use pasta spoons. So I never use them. I never, you know, I never offer them to anyone. Now, if someone asked me, as a good host, I would. I cut it. You know what? I do. I cut the pasta into something that I can work with, for example, like this, and then bring it to my mouth and make it easy. If you really want to twirl, you can twirl. But when you're dining out, you're in an interview, you're at a function, make it easy and make it graceful and not noticeable. That's the point. We should not be noticing how you eat. Yes?
Does it matter which hand you hold your glass?
Excuse me? The question was, does it matter which hand you hold your glass in when you toast? It should be your right hand. Now, if you're left-handed, that's fine. The problem is, again, it's pragmatic. Are you going to be bumping into anyone? Okay? So, feel free to cut if you need to.
Are you allowed to flip your fork over?
No. No. And even in England, you know, the challenge in England is to eat peas with a fork. And sometimes, I've watched a lot of people do this. Sometimes they'll smush them in England. And then they use the knife as a pusher. Okay? So they'll push the peas onto the back of the knife and put it in their mouth. It's also okay to stab. You can be a stabber. As long as you hold your fork in your left hand, your knife in your right, and you're holding the peas with your knife. Yes?
Is there any like moving around through the kind of side?
Yes, you want to do a minimum. Remember, I don't want to notice you dying. I don't want to notice how you do it. I want you to be, so a minor shift would be okay. Okay, great. And then, remember, when you rest your knife down, the sharp side is always pointing in. Okay? The blade is never out. Anyone? Okay, come on. This is totally, think about it historically. Can you think of any reason why you would want the sharp side of your knife pointing in? And away from other people? Yes?
Is it less threatening?
Exactly. Medieval times. A lot of this has to do with medieval times. It was considered a threat to have the knife pointed out. Now, toasting, again. Why do you think lots of cultures, including ours, clink glasses? Historical. Poison. So you slush the fluids from glass to glass, or decanter to decanter, you know, from mug to mug. When you're toasting, you prove that you have not poisoned any of the batch, because you're willing to drink any of it and share it. Okay, that's where it comes from. Yes?
Another question about toast. If we were just at a table, like for example, just this table, would you not stand up when you're making the toast?
I always stand up. Now, some people will say it's okay to sit at a small, say this is your family, fine to sit. But at a function like this, you must stand. Unless you're just hemmed in at the corner, you know, which probably you would put yourself in that position. So yes, family, nothing larger than this though. You have 2 tables, make sure you stand for the toast, for giving it. Okay? So I'm thinking that after this course, we will do a welcome toast and a reciprocal toast at each table. Okay? So I think I should pick. the